we will discuss more in detail. So, if you don't know about these things, if you don't understand or you don't get the topics, it's okay because we will talk about all of them later in upcoming sessions more in detail and more with examples. So don't worry about the topics. It's just the general concepts. I want you to know what we will discuss in whole the semester, whole the sessions, upcoming sessions. So it's okay if you don't understand. If anyone uh, prefer Persian, I can um, repeat the uh, again each sentence in Persian too. Okay, let me just know if you are okay in Farsi. I can talk about them. What is information or computer security in general? No, no. If you have any of SQL or Oracle, it's okay. If you don't have, just install, for example, Visual Studio. If you are okay, good in C Sharp, Python, Java, all of them have for example, SQL or some query languages. Any simple query language, just like SQL, is okay. Yes, yes, Visual Studio is okay. C Sharp is okay. You can do programming in all of them in SQL or database languages. You are welcome. What is security? Security means sustain desirable properties under intelligent adversaries. Make the above precise required. It requires making the following two precise. Um, you know about the security, and since we are using network, internet, web, the security is more important. Before this, when there was no internet and there was no network, security was very simple because you just need to put your computer in a room and lock the door, and there will be no um, hack, and there would be no, for example, attack to your computer unless there is a thief and come and steal your computer. But since we are using internet and network distributed systems, for example, in the banking systems, in all the system traveling, for example, selling the tickets, even the university systems for sign up, for putting assignments, there will be there would be attack, and there would be, um, for example, hacking the systems. So one of the most important challenges is to prevent attack and hacking through the network. Um, and the security is more important now. We have two definitions. Um, Mostly there is virtual security, not physical. Mostly because the physical security is another concept. You should put some physical, for example, firewalls now. But we are talking about the virtual security. For example, attacks from the network or stealing your information, your personal information, for example, um, username and password. So someone can access your data, and that's why we will talk about authentication. Authentication means you can confirm that it is you. You are exactly who you are pretending. You pretend you are, for example, I pretend I am a Tadayon. So something must be here to authenticate me and confirm that it's actually me. That's why we have text sending to your mobile, for example, in some cases. So you can confirm that it is you. We have physical locks, like flash memory in some cases. We had this in the university before this new system. We had a physical lock, like a flash memory. When I want to put something in the site, for example, I must use that physical lock. And there are another ways, for example, or ciphering, coding, رمزنگاری, ciphering, coding, that we use to um, cipher and code the data. So, for example, for passwords, we have ciphering algorithms that codes uh, that data, for example, your password or um, important information about you. So no one can decode it unless he or she has the key, has a key to open the code. We will discuss about all of this in the during the term this semester. Well, we have desirable properties. Understand what properties are needed to have the security. We must know what properties are needed, and intelligent adversaries we need to understand or model adversaries. Always think about the adversaries. We will talk about all of this. We have three main goals or properties for security. CIA. It's not the CIA in United States, in America. It's another one. Confidentiality, secrecy, and privacy. Confidentiality means only those who are authorized to know can know. It means this. Only those who are authorized to know can know. For example, in the university, just me and, for example, my boss can see your information. We are authorized, but you are not authorized to see another student's information. You are not authorized. You should be able to distinguish between these, to separate these. Another one is integrity. Integrity also as authenticity in communication. It means only modified by authorized parties and in permitted ways do things that are expected. When you are changing information, for example, updating a record in a database, changing information in a database, only authorized parties, authorized persons can do this, and in permitted ways. For example, I say